Michigan Out of Doors Online is brought to you in part by...
For over 30 years, Vanguard Outdoors has made the gear that turns a regular hunt into another fine day of field. We know that a good shooting stick or a nice pair of binoculars can make or break your day. Our design teams include serious hunters who work hard to bring you the best sporting optics, shooting sticks, tripods, bags, and more. We are Vanguard Outdoors.
Michigan Folding Doors and Sunrooms. Bring the outdoors in with a sunroom or patio enclosure, folding glass doors, and much more. For 30 years, they've designed, installed, and maintained dream living spaces across Michigan. Unfold the possibilities with Michigan Folding Doors. Hello everyone, welcome to Michigan Out of Doors. We're so glad you're here. I'm Jenny Sialik and we've got a brand new show headed your way. Jimmy and I will take you up to Sheboygan, Michigan out on Black Lake for the annual Sturgeon spearing season. It was a quick one again this year, 17 minutes, but a lot happened in that time. You won't want to miss that story. And Jimmy's got some open water winter fishing in store for us this week too.
Well, that's right, Jenny. There is good ice in lots of places, but there is also some good open water fishing. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how to chase steelhead this time of the year, we're going to have a great story from West Michigan for you. And I think we have time for a bragging board as well. Lots of good stuff on this week's show. It's all brand new. You stay tuned. I'm Jimmy Gretzinger, and it's time for Michigan Out of Doors.
From the first spring rains to the soft summer breeze, dancing on the pine forest floor, the autumn colors catch your eyes. Here come the crystal winter skies. It's Michigan, Michigan Out of Doors.
What a beautiful day in the woods.
Someday our children all will see this is their finest legacy, the wonder and the love of Michigan. As the wind comes whispering through the trees, the sweet smell of nature's in the air. From the Great Lakes to the quiet stream, shining like a sportsman's dream. It's a love of Michigan we all share.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by
Country Smokehouse, a sportsman's destination since 1988, featuring varieties of homemade sausage, jerky, brats, and gourmet entrees. Holiday gift boxes can be assembled in-store or online. Details at countrysmokehouse.com.
By Great Lakes Firearms and Ammunition, a family-owned and operated firearm manufacturer in Sparta, Michigan, offering a wide variety of calibers and colors, backed by a lifetime warranty. More information available at glfallc.com.
By Angler Quest Pontoons, offering fishing pontoons designed by anglers for anglers. Angler Quest pontoons are built with a multifunctional layout to support a variety of fishing adventures. Learn more at anglerquestpontoons.com.
Jay's Sporting Goods. Trust the tradition.
The Sturgeon Shivaree here on Black Lake is a celebration of our sturgeon spearing heritage here in Michigan, and it coincides with the spearing season each year. This year's 63rd annual Shivaree was underway, hosted for many years now by the local Sturgeon for Tomorrow chapter. I caught up with Jay Wodarski Friday afternoon to hear about all the weekend activities.
Well, we're out here on Black Lake putting on the Shivaree. We have been here since 2013 as far as Sturgeon for Tomorrow, putting it together, and we're ready to do it again. This year we've got great ice. We've got plenty of people out there looking like they're ready to fish. I've got a report it's about 600 people registered for the season. A lot of people signing up for our fishing contest. Our poker run will fill up. We've got kids events tomorrow from 11 to 4. So a lot of things going on. Yeah, last year we just didn't have the season at all. 2 years ago we had a great party, great season. It went quick, 36 minutes, tied our first record. And then, like I said, I expect this year to be as good.
Sturgeon for Tomorrow plays a big part in the success of our state's growing sturgeon population. The group also lobbies for our fishing rights at the Capitol when need be.
We still would not have any fishing at all without Sturgeon for Tomorrow. There's no question. When the group went down to Lansing in 1999, it was basically, we will do whatever the deal needs to be done just to save something. And they literally wanted to close it for 10 years and then come back and revisit it. And if the group wouldn't have been there, that's exactly what would have happened, and they never would have went back. Wouldn't have happened.
Good friend John Rash was kind enough to take me out onto the lake the day before the season started to check out all the action.
Just a great time to be with everybody out here on the lake and stuff. And
You got your own little cluster of shanties going?
we got our own little group out here. It's going to be 7 of us spending the night out here tonight. We're going to try that.
All 7?
All 7 of us.
Yeah, so are we going to walk through your
Yeah,
setup?
we'll go through my shanty and take a look, and everybody's got their own setup out here. But got chili for lunch tomorrow. We got coffee for in the morning. We got all kinds of, everybody's got something to cook in the morning and stuff. And yep, we're going to stay out here till Sundays. Even if the fishing season over Saturday, we're going to start, walleye fishing later and stuff. So.
All right. Have you spent the night on the ice before?
I have in Otsego Lake about 3 weeks ago. We spent Friday to Sunday down there.
It's pretty fun.
It was awesome. This is the new fishing. But yeah, it's all ready to go.
How much ice do you have?
We're cutting about 10 inches of ice. This is about 22 feet of water.
Okay. What are you hearing about the season in the morning?
It's the way I've been talking about people about seeing stuff. I don't think it's going to last very long.
Have you seen anything down your hole yet?
I have not seen a thing yet.
Okay. All it takes is one at the right time.
That's right. I don't want to see it till tomorrow.
That's right. Wow. And have you speared one here on Black Lake before?
I have got 6 out of here.
6?
Yes.
Okay, you're like an old pro.
It takes a little bit to get one, but some people get them the first year. Some people, it's been probably 10 years since I've seen one or got one.
Okay.
So.
What's the biggest one you've speared?
95 pounds.
Wow. Very
Yep,
nice.
95 pounds.
Great.
Yep.
Well, cool. Thanks for the tour, and
You're welcome.
I hope you sleep tight out here.
Oh, we will. We'll be nice and toasty.
All right. Good luck in the morning.
Thank you, Jen.
All right. I caught up with Conservation Officer Thunick, who is getting ready for the season too. What's your role tomorrow?
Ensure that people are being safe and that we don't go over on the number of fish we're allowed.
Are you going to be out here patrolling and
Of course.
spreading the word?
Oh yeah.
Is it crazy or is it challenging, or you guys have it pretty streamlined now?
It's much better than it was in the past. With the texting now, it makes it a whole lot easier. About half the time when we get to a shanty, yep, I know. Okay, do me a favor, take your flag down. So that's the big thing is making sure, especially the outliers. You got big groups of people that we focus on everybody obviously, but then you have one that's outlying, so we got to make sure we get to them as well. So it's a mad minute, if you will, while we're getting things shut down.
Oh, nice. Well, cool. Thanks for doing what you do and
Thank you.
being part of this fun time.
Oh, absolutely.
A visit out on the ice isn't complete without stopping into Scott Archambault's Brick Spearing Shack. Hey, Scott.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
How's the brick house?
Oh, it's as heavy as ever.
What's your technique? What do you got? Anything different? Any special secrets that you want to share?
Stop playing on your phone. Be looking down the hole.
Short season, right?
It's going to be probably short.
Okay. That's the word on the street?
Well, that's what my buddies that have time to fish every day say.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow. Hopefully we'll hear you hooping and hollering. We'll see you.
Well, thank you.
For the fish. Well, our plans didn't quite go as expected. Later Friday night, I suffered the effects of food poisoning and couldn't leave the hotel the rest of the weekend. Luckily, Jimmy was also in town and running another camera.
The evening festivities are a big reason folks enjoy this so much, and after not having the Chivalry last year, folks were chomping at the bit to head north, relax for a fun weekend of all sorts of shenanigans, and oh yeah, by the way, some of these folks were actually going to be fishing in the morning. With about 800 folks signed up, the season wasn't going to be very long.
Sir, we got the Black Lake Sturgeon season happening today. We have 797 anglers registered. It's a fish today, so cold, crisp morning, but hoping for a successful, safe season.
And how many fish are we taking today?
The limit is 6 fish. Once 6 fish have been harvested, the season will close.
Okay, and people come from all over for this, or?
Yep, come from all over, not all over Michigan, but also other states as well.
Okay, so anybody can come and do this then?
Yes, just need to have a Michigan fishing license and register online. Online registration is free.
Well, it didn't take long at all, and the first fish was at the registration table.
Gavin Green.
Gavin Green, tell me what happened out there today.
Well, this morning, when we got our first text that season had started, unraveled the decoy and dropped him down, and the first one that come through I missed this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then my brother and I are sitting there watching. We were sitting together in the shack, and all of a sudden I seen a shadow that appeared, and I'm like, man, that really looks like a fish. And by the time I decided that it was a fish, he was almost out of the hole.
Wow.
So I hucked it down there, and first there wasn't a whole lot of movement, so I was a little nervous I missed another one. And then when I finally broke him free from the bottom, you could see the spear starting to kick all over the place and take off.
How far down was he?
He was, we're in about 18 foot of water and right on bottom.
Wow. Is this the first time you've speared a sturgeon?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
We've been out here for, almost 7 years now.
Okay.
And it's the first one that I've got a shot to spear. So
nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, in just a matter of 17 minutes, the season was over, and the word was sent out to all the anglers to stop right away.
Yeah.
Number 6 fish confirmed.
Season's over.
Black Lake season is over.
Wow.
And then Black Lake. Black Lake crew season is over.
With the season over, we waited for the anglers to come in and register their fish. And Debbie, what happened this morning?
Well, I seen a fish at like 7:57,
okay.
And we're just waiting a couple minutes, and then like 8:01 or 8:02, that one came right by my decoy.
Really?
Yep.
How far down was the decoy?
Like a foot off the bottom. We were in like 17 foot of water.
Oh, so pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you done this kind of thing before? Or?
I've always went, but I've never got a sturgeon before.
Wow. Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, did you do that
I
one?
did. I got the other one.
Well, tell me your name.
My name's Keegan Frio.
And what happened this morning?
Well, I got a sturgeon. First time.
Tell me what happened.
One came in, same thing, about 5 minutes early, and he ended up coming in about 6 feet below the ice, and I chucked the spear.
Wow. And have you done much spearing before?
I've speared 3 fish in my life.
Okay. Wow. And were you out there all night, or did you just come out this morning?
We just come out this morning, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was surprised how many people were here from Wisconsin as well.
Jared Gielig, and then Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Nice. Tell me what happened this morning.
I was sitting there, and there's a bunch of commotion going on. A couple people got a fish around me, and this one came right in. So.
How far down was he?
He was on bottom.
Wow. How deep water were you in?
We were about 17, 18 feet.
So that's a pretty good throw.
Yep.
Have you done a lot of spearing before?
Yeah, we do a lot of spearing on the Winnebago system. So.
Okay. Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Austin Dreyfers from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Okay, tell me what happened this morning.
Pretty much just got set up, had 2 decoys down. He came right in between the 2 decoys.
Wow, how far down was he?
Probably 18 feet.
Wow, he's down there a ways.
Yep.
Nice. Have you speared any sturgeon before in your life?
This is my 8th one.
8th one?
First one on Black Lake.
First one on Black Lake.
Rest came off Lake Winnebago.
Okay, nice. And congratulations.
Thank you.
There was actually 7 fish harvested instead of the 6 they were hoping for.
Came floating in from the side and speared it.
Did you see any other fish this morning?
No.
Just the one. And how far down was he?
We're in like 21 feet of water, probably halfway down approximately.
Okay.
Yeah.
You speared a sturgeon before?
About a dozen of them at home, yeah.
Wow.
Down in Wisconsin.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a fast and furious morning, and once the season was over, some folks stayed to fish, and many brought their sacks back to shore. This whole weekend of events is so great for this part of the state, and brings in some much-needed folks to help out the local businesses and hotels. Ton of fun up here, the festivities, even though the spearing season's done. They got a really cool tent going on, kind of a beer tent, party tent. Mike Ridley, who does our opening theme song, is going to be there performing a little bit later, so we'll stop in and see him. And just a really fun time up here on Black Lake. So if you're ever looking for something to do in this beginning of February, end of January, whenever they do the season, definitely worth coming up here and giving it a shot.
When I wander far away, a dream stays with me night and day. It's a road that leads to my home state. I am a Michigan man.
We had a great weekend, and lots of folks are here to fish, some just for the festivities. It is really cool to keep this time-honored tradition. Maybe we'll see you here next year, right here in Michigan's Out of Doors.
Well, as you can tell, we had a lot of fun up there for the sturgeon spearing season. Thanks to everyone that made that happen. What we're going to do now is shift gears and do a little open water fishing this time of the year, chasing some steelhead on a West Michigan river.
We're going to be fishing a river here in West Michigan. We're going to be float fishing some beads, some bait, some jigs, some bags, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. And how do you pick a spot for something like this?
With this kind of water, you got to kind of know where to fish. Today we're going to be fishing like a little bit of a roller section.
Trevor Johnson was the one who got us together today. Trevor started a new bait shop in Grand Haven, and after seeing his shop, I figured I'd join him for a day of fishing.
The game plan is try to hook a couple fish, get the bead bite going, see if we can get some waxworm spawn bag bites.
Okay.
Just see what the day has in store for us as far as what the fish are wanting.
Okay. Ryan Ham was also on the boat today. It was fun to hear from both Justin and Trevor about how they started their businesses in the outdoors.
About 4 years ago, I started painting in my basement, and it kind of just went from there. And now I paint 7 days a week.
Really?
Just about, yeah.
And different sizes, different colors?
Yeah, different colors, different sizes, different rivers. I mean, when you're fishing clear water, you know, a lot of times you fish natural colors. And
you're all around the country then, or?
Yeah, we're in bait shops from Washington all the way to New Jersey.
Wow.
So yeah, we have a lot in the Midwest and a lot in Wisconsin. I'm from Milwaukee, so I did a lot of brown trout fishing over there before I moved over here, and met a lot of cool people on this side of the state, and it's been a lot of fun watching this grow over the last few years, and
good for you.
It's pretty cool.
Well, there wasn't much happening the first few hours of our trip, but we started to slowly find some fish.
It's a little trout.
You got the net, John?
Got it. Yeah, it's a little trout, little skipper. That's a rainbow.
Yep. Nice.
Got it on the Space Cowboy. Let's send her home.
There you go.
Good job,
That one hit the bottom bead?
Bottom bead, Space Cowboy, the new one we just came out with.
Now, how do you come up with these names?
We watch a lot of TV when we're painting beads. That's very true.
Well, no matter the name, these beads were starting to find some really nice fish. Hey! Now that's a fish. Look at that guy. These steelhead are such pretty fish. We were releasing everything we caught today, and as we moved from spot to spot, I asked Trevor how he ever decided to start a bait and tackle business.
Well, honestly, it was a kind of a spur of the moment deal. Me and my wife were talking, and she knows how adamant I am about fishing and how I loved fishing. And Grand Haven didn't really have a bait shop that was accessible for every type of fishing, meaning, your big lake fishing, your pier fishing, rivers, panfish. I mean, the bayous around Grand Haven are so good in so many ways. And, we just kind of went out on a limb, and I started the bait shop and brought in everything that I could, and I had a lot of help from some big lake charter buddies that are down there that were like, these are the brand names that we use, these are what we need. So I brought them in, and it's just kind of been a continuous growing thing in every aspect of the different types of fishing. It's been great. Like, I can't thank the supporters of Crispy enough, and I can't, I could have never imagined that, I would be where I'm at right now, and then, within the year purchased a building to be able to grow and continue serving the community.
Nice. And so I'm assuming as a bait shop owner, you get to fish all the time?
Unfortunately, no. I don't get to fish as much as I would like to, but
you probably hear a lot of fish stories, though.
I do. I get to hear a lot of fishing stories and guys catching great fish, and
I'm happy that I'm the person that, they can come to for their bait or their lures or whatever they're using, and I'm glad they share their stories with me.
Nice. Well, the bead bite was picking up for sure, and we were finding some very nice fish. I had Justin run us through our setup for today.
Nova Tackle fixed float running a 5/8 down to a tungsten inline by P&D Tackle. And then we were running 2 1-gram BBs, and then we run 2 1/8 gram, and then we run 2 1/2 gram right here. And so you run big shot to little shot, so it kind of flows in the water column. You kind of like, when you're running over rocks and when you're fishing rollers, it'll actually get down into where those fish are kind of sitting beneath that fast water. Yeah, so your main weight is just for stabilization of your float, basically. Okay. And then the shot line is kind of like what creates the flow underneath the water, so it you can get down to where you need to be. You can, because the bigger weight, you'll roll over the big boulders, and then the smaller shot you'll get down into the crevices and the rollers, and you'll find those fish that are sitting.
Holy cow, look at that.
And the colors on that thing.
Wow. Oh, what a good way to end the day right there. Well, that would be a good way to end the day, but the fish had other plans. We tied into a couple more nice ones.
Oh, ho, ho!
Good spot, boys. Pretty.
Nice. Way to go.
That's right.
So after a great day on the water, we headed to Trevor's shop to get a tour and see what all he has to offer for big lake, small lake, river fishing, you name it. And bait shops are always a good spot to hear some good fishing stories as well, and to see what hot spoon or gear you may need that you didn't even know you needed.
We were using the Nova Tackle hooks, split shots. Also, we had some of this Ice Be Gone on our eyelets, so it didn't freeze or help to not freeze.
Well, thanks to the guys for letting me tag along today, and to all the bait shop owners and tackle producers out there, thanks for making days like this possible right here in our grand old state.
Thank you for joining us this week for Michigan Out of Doors. Make sure you stay tuned in upcoming weeks. A lot of great wintertime adventures still headed your way. We've got our sight set on Thursday, February 20th. We will be in Novi at Outdoorama. We'll have cameras rolling that evening for our Big Buck Night East. You won't want to miss that. If you'd like to see where we are and what we're up to, you can always check us out online.
Well, that's right, Jenny. Online is a good way to kind of keep tabs on us. Probably Instagram and Facebook are the best two ways to see what we're up to. And make sure you are joining us over the next several weeks. We are excited for both Outdoorama and the Ultimate Sports Show for Big Buck Night East and Big Buck Night West. Those are a lot of fun. If you've never been to one of those events, you might want to consider going this year. We've got some really great giveaways happening at both locations. Make sure you join us over the next few weeks here for Michigan Out of Doors. There's so much happening around our state. Get out and enjoy it. And if we don't see you in the woods or on the water, hopefully we'll see you right back here next week on your PBS station.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by
Get away from it all to your own place. With Greenstone's recreational land loans, we'll help you finance acreage of any size so you can own your own place in the great outdoors. Greenstone.
By SCI. SCI helps protect, promote, and preserve wildlife through conservation practices which include hunting. SCI supports and funds conservation programs in the state of Michigan. Learn more how you can get involved at a chapter near you. By Showspan, producing consumer shows including Outdoorama at Novi's Suburban Collection Showplace. The show features tackle, trips, boats, outfitters, the trout pond, and of course, Big Buck Night. That's Outdoorama in Novi.
By Network Outdoors, connecting members to share experiences, help grow businesses, and to give back to the outdoor community. Learn more at one of 10 monthly meetups or online at networkoutdoors.com. Closed captioning brought to you by Double D Ranch Foundation, a nonprofit 501c3 foundation working to make hunting and fishing accessible for those with disabilities.
When I wander far away, a dream stays with me night and day. It's the road that leads to my home state. I am a Michigan man. Changing seasons paint the scene like rainbow trout in a hidden stream. The white-tailed deer in the tall pine trees. I am a Michigan man.